Hello, this is Hai, and right now I am at Plaza España tourist office, where I work as a technician and guide within the tourist department. I am glad to welcome you to the heart of Lorca. It's a privilege for me to come to work every day in a place like this, surrounded by history and monuments. There has always been talk of the old town of Lorca, but I don't know if it's me or if it seems so, but the Plaza España is the heart of Lorca. Do you hear his heartbeat? It's people walking around busy, up and down the street, doing their daily activities. It was in the 16th century when, lit up with the walls and living within them, it was decided to tear them down because they were no longer of any use. The change of mentality, the passage from the darkness of the Middle Ages to the light of the Renaissance, led to the idea of a large spacious square that could host all celebrations that took place in the very noble and loyal town of Lorca. Markets, trials, bullfights, royal and civil ceremonies. When the Catholic monarch conquered Granada in 1492, it no longer made sense to live within the town walls. At that time, Lorca went beyond the limits of the medieval wall, and the Plaza de Afuera, so called because it was on the outskirts of the medieval town, began to take shape. At the beginning, it was very small and was created taking advantage of the width that was between the wall and the houses that surrounded it. In fact, the construction of the Holy Church of San Patricio in the 16th century was decisive in making other institutions and public authorities want to be housed in this area, such as the council, now the town hall, the magistrate, and the college church's own chapter halls, as well as other private houses built in the 18th and 19th centuries around the square, such as the Potus, Machuqueli, and Quiñonero houses, among others. The Plaza de Afuera changed its name on several occasions over time, being called Plaza Mayor, Plaza Real de la Constitución de la República, and finally Plaza de España, as it is known today. Around 1730, the Plaza Mayor began to take shape as the main public space on the town. Of the monumental buildings that surround the plaza, the oldest is the Holy Church of San Patricio. It was built on top of the Church of San Jorge and on top of the wall, both from the medieval period. The Holy Church was built with cathedral shape because it was meant to be the Cathedral of Lorca. But the 1851 Concordat would take away the dignity from St. Patrick, who could become a church. Later, the royal prison was built, which today occupies the south side of the town hall. The council building was extended in 1737 to complete one of the sides of the square. The building is crowned by two sculptors, on the right the Justice, and on the left the Charity. In the center, the reliefs represent Saint Joseph with the Child, and the Holy Spirit, an allegory of the good government of the town that applies justice and charity. The chapter halls were the seat of the Holy Church Council. In 1741, Nicolás de Rueda designed this facade made entirely of stone and crowned it by a carving of St. Patrick. And this was the story of today. Our council and museums are opening for you a virtual hug, and we will see you in Lorca. If you liked this video, you can do 3 things. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lorca Taller del Tiempo,
Share it on your social networks with your friends and family. Subscribe to our newsletter on the lorcatallerdeltiempo.com website and find out about all the activities we have prepared for you.